All right. Y'all boys ready?
Hey, that they all yeah, but I want you to know Scott Foster is like that boy gets paid lovely every time he comes to Boston. That's all I gotta say.
I'm weak. All right. What's up, everybody? It's your favorite show, Get a Bucket. I'm your host, Train, as usual. Hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful day. And I mean, y'all know Reese already. So we got my man Brandon on the show. Brandon, how's everything with you, boss?
Everything's good, bro. Can't complain.
That's good. That's good. And as you can see, Reese did bring a couple friends. JT,
Full
how's everything
screen,
treating on you?
full
See,
screen, Detroit. They gotta see everybody I'm with.
let me see.
Yeah, they gotta see everybody I'm with. Y'all see my guys, Big Al and Joe, JB and Smart, Grant and man, come on, D White in the back. He just you can't see him, but he in the back too. Brogdon, he had to take the other car because it can't fit too many people. But that's what he do. He drive the second car and really run it. All right, I'm done. I'm done.
Stupid. Well, um, they on the card, probably coming back from a loss against the Clippers. Hate to say it to you, Reese. Let me ask you on the opposite side though. For the Clippers, who's the most dominant, and then who's the best player? And this one's tricky too, because remember, dominance does. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, JB dropped 25, like 20 and a quarter. That's cool. Fourth to be exact. Kawhi has not really been on the floor, so like, does that impact your dominance?
You can't be dominant if you ain't clocking in.
But is he the best now? Because I mean, he at one point in time he was better than Paul George. So I mean,
say he's better rested. Like, I mean, when you play in 40 games and PG giving me 65, am I surprised that Kawhi got an extra pep in his step when he get on the court? No, because you only played 40 games. You should be giving it your all every time you're out there. You should look like the best, most dominant player when you're out there because you're only clocking in half the time.
so the answer goes. So I'm assuming the answer goes to Paul George for both of y'all.
PG both ways, man.
I mean,
Me.
nah. I mean, I'll say Paul George is the most dominant at the time at right now.
Right.
But obviously because Kawhi hasn't been playing, he's been sitting out a lot.
Mhm.
As far as best, I feel like when you ask someone who the best player, somewhere is, you look at their overall game, and what they've done, what they've accomplished. Kawhi's not. He's not washed up or anything. He just tore his ACL. He's coming back from an ACL injury. Best player, Kawhi Leonard is the best player on the Clippers. I think Paul George right now is the most dominant, but I mean he has to be. So,
When I think dominance, right? I think impact. For example, my Lakers, expectation wise, this answer should go AD both ways. But for me, dominance, I think it's Anthony Davis, but best player is LeBron James. Dominance, I think it's Kawhi, because with the Clippers, there is a little bit of a ceiling. Like they're not going to win a championship with just PG. I actually do believe they could theoretically win a championship with Kawhi Leonard without PG, just because.
But you substitute PG for a Pascal, because I mean we've seen Kawhi kind of go at it by himself and win a ring. So I'm not mad at that statement. But you still have to replace PG with a
supplemental replacement, yeah. Right. But like still though, I believe more in Kawhi. But in terms of best player, from a skilled like basketball perspective, all right, well PG can boogie on the offensive end. He's not a slouch on the defensive end. I actually think PG is a better playmaker than Kawhi. Kawhi was still learning to be a better playmaker, but PG's naturally a better playmaker. So I think in terms of basketball player, I lean PG. But I do hear you. Like on the availability aspect, that can knock down Kawhi. So like I understand why you say PG. The best ability is availability, Reese. So that is a fair point. That is a fair point.
Talk about it.
Yeah, but I thought that was gonna be a little interesting because the Celtics one y'all was leaning towards JT a little bit. I felt like tough, but either way, neither of these teams really can beat my Lakers. End of day. I'm just saying. It's cool. It's cool. All right. Well, I mean, fellas, unless y'all want to talk about something else specifically, that's all I had pegged for the show. Some good highlights, good game. Reese, I apologize for the Clippers dog walking y'all. Well, they didn't really dog walk y'all, but they did beat y'all. So I apologize for that.
Real quick, before everybody goes, I just want Trey to hear this. Kevin Durant, game 1, 6 turnovers. Game 2, 6 turnovers. Game 3, 5 turnovers. Game 4, 4 turnovers. It's not that he can't make out of the double team. It's that he just kept giving the ball to the other team. He is a main contributor to why they get swept. Why do I say that? Because if you don't give the ball away 4 of those times every game, you know what that could have been? That is potentially 8 to 12 points a possession. Most of those games were decided by 8 to 12 points. Game 1 was off a layup. KD had 6 turnovers. He has 4 turnovers. They win the game. I mean, come on. I mean, I don't like to play what-if scenarios because, anything can happen. You know what I mean? But like 6 turnovers, 5 turnovers, 4 turnovers, bro.
All I'm saying, Reese, like I hear you. Again,
are those numbers not egregious?
Gotta hold KD accountable.
Are those numbers not? He had 3 assists in game 1, so 3 to 6. 5 assists in game 2, 5 to 6. 8 assists in game 3, 8 to 6. 9 assists in game 4, 9 to 4. He figured it out too late because they got what? Sweat.
All I'm saying is y'all had the better team, but I mean it's cool though. And y'all was hacking and refs won't call nothing. Yeah, like y'all just cheat, bro. Like ever since all the time, y'all just cheat. And you still didn't win. Cheaters don't win, ladies and gentlemen. Goes to show you.
I figured it out, Brandon. It's not that KD went to Duke. Kyrie went. So he gotta defend KD because that's Kyrie boy. It makes sense.
KD's actually my favorite player in the league. KD, Kevin Durant and Steph Curry are my favorite players in the league. I love Kyrie. I actually talked to him, fun fact, in my freshman year in college. It was very brief. It was over the phone. I ain't really say much outside of, don't leave. Clearly he left. But, he, it's just unfortunate, man. Like
the bias is creeping into your takes, Trey. It's getting nasty, man. It's getting nasty, man.
So I just want to let you know, Reese, when the Nets do beat the Celtics, just get ready for the episode.
You won't hear from me.
The episode.
I'll never come on the show again. You heard it here first, everybody. If the Nets beat the Celtics this playoff series, that is the week before. It will be the last time that you see me because I'm sure we'll do an episode leading into the playoffs. That will be the last time you see me. I will not be doing any guest appearances during the playoffs. When we see the Nets, that's it. I'm going dark. That's it. That's it. So let's all drink to the Nets losing to the Celtics because we all want to see Reese on this show just like I do.
Side note, this is the Chick-fil-A Cup. Chick-fil-A, before we close off, I just got to say this. There's a Chick-fil-A shop that apparently is not giving us large milkshakes, but in other ones they are. Fix that for me, please. It's in the Virginia side. I can give you the address if you want to, but I just want to make sure y'all know that because I'm a signature member. You know what I'm saying? I paid my money just like everybody else. I expect to get treated as such. Thank you. But fellas, I do appreciate the time. You know what I'm saying? Reese, again, I apologize that the Celtics lost, but that's not me that let you down. It's your team. But maybe they do better next time, I guess, possibly. Who knows? We'll see.
The Lakers are about to miss the playoffs for the 3rd season straight since they popped a bubble. That's all I'm gonna say. In the show.
Crazy.
In the show.
I mean, I got you. Well, I mean, my championship ratio to I've watched is better than his. But that's a good way to end the show. So till next time, fellas, I appreciate it.
Half of them rings belong to Minneapolis. They didn't even come in LA. Those ain't even all y'all.
I said our lifetime just for the record. But Brandon, do you have anything you want to say before we close up shop?
I appreciate you having me on, Trey and Reese. Yeah, it's been lit for sure.
Nice talking with you, Brandon. I'm sorry that Trey was defending KD and sending shots and uppercuts.
It's cool. Reese, do you want to give your one championship kind of banter real quick? I'll show you what a 5 championship looks like.
End the show. Somebody roll the credits. I'm not doing this with Trey.
It's perfect way to end the show. Perfect way to end the show.
I did not know you guys were still here. As you can see, we're at the back end of the show. No pun intended, but look, hope you all enjoyed it. And before you go, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow the IG account, share the content to anybody who's anybody. And most importantly, leave your thoughts and comments below. But I got to go back and play Buddy in 2K, so let me unmute him real quick. Excuse me. Hey, boss, I'm back. Nah, you better catch this word. You know we get buckets around here.